has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
This dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. Quests will fail or must be abandoned. Heroes will die, and when they die, they stay dead. Progress autosaves constantly, so actions are permanent. The game expects a lot out of you. How far will you push your adventurers? How much are you willing to risk in your quest to restore the hamlet? Oh, I guess I won't finish. Well, welcome everybody to the pilot episode of Darkest Dungeon. And, no, that's not a thing. Anyways, so we'll be starting a new game. I have played before, and I have made it fairly far. This game is very high risk. It's very hard. Better put a space. Yeah. There we go. For those who haven't played, it's pretty good, I would say. Let me just adjust some volume settings here real quick. Still a tad loud for my tastes. Well, the bear den. We can begin. This will be the pilot episode, as I stated, and I hope if any people decide to show that they like my content, choosing to like or leaving a comment on it will let me know to continue it after this episode. I'll put up one. I'll probably be recording something else that's pretty intense. I'll shut up for this real quick.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Hey. So this will be the loading screen for our first mission. The Hamlet Road, or the Old Road. Short on gold? Sell unwanted trinkets directly from your trinket inventory. Space or click to continue. Anyways, so every game starts the same. You get map navigation. I'll go through these just in case anyone hasn't played or heard of the game. Map navigation. You are currently in a room. To move forth, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. I'm bad at English. Anyways, so every game starts the same. Reinald, yep. The Seeker Crusader with the 4 base skills, these camping skills, which we'll get to it. He has Warrior of Light, as always, plus 10% damage if the Torch, a important mechanic, which we'll bring up, is above 75. God-fearing will only pray in town for stress relief. I'll explain that later. And Kleptomatic, I'll explain later as well. And Dismas, the Highwayman, a DPS class. The Crusader is a DP tank, or damage tank. Dismas, the Highwayman, has Hard Noggin, plus 15% stun resist, quick reflexes, plus 2 speed, and known cheat. Is not allowed to gamble in town. And he has these skills as follows. Yep, so the game consists of doing this. Managing stress of your heroes and everything in town, and again, hallway movement. While in a hallway, press D to move forward. A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. Yep. So you go back or forward, enemies. Combat is turn-based. On the hero's turn, click a skill icon, and then click on a highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Mouse over to skill to see the requirements. So see, as I was explaining, open vein. Dismas has to be in the first 3 slots. There's 4 slots. He has to be in the first 3 slots to use this skill, and his targets are the front 2. Pistol shot, he has to be in the back 3 slots, which he's in the second, but it can only hit the back 3 slots on the enemy side. Grape shot blast, he has to be in the middle 2, and he hits the first 3 targets altogether. It has minus damage, but and minus crit, but it's a AoE skill. They all have that. And tracking shot, minus a lot of damage, but it's a buff, which he can use from anywhere, but can't hit the first target. But as we only have 1 skill, yes. So every character and enemy has dodge, protection, damage, whatever. Protection negates damage. Dodge has a chance to dodge it, obviously. So Reinald skills are Smite, first two, basic hit, plus damage against Unholies. Zealous Accusation, used to AoE the front line. It's minus damage, of course. Stunning Blow, minus damage, has a stun. And Bulwark of Faith, it increases the torch by 6, which can be valuable, and it marks us, which makes enemies more likely to hit us, and certain moves to do more damage to us. But it gives us plus 25% protection, so we'll take 25% less damage from any attack. So we'll Smite. As I said, Crusader is both. Why does he? Oh, whatever. Bleed resist. All right. So food. Your heroes will get hungry in their adventures, so you need to bring food, or they will starve. And interactive objects. Curios. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Brigands left valuables, gold,
unchecked.
and jades, which are stolen.
There is much to be found in forgotten
There is a
places.
management side to this game. You have to manage your money, because it costs money to go on adventures. You have to buy equipment and everything, or you don't have to, but it's highly recommended.
Returned, and their kind is no longer
Well,
welcome.
tracking shot. See, the buff. We'll attempt to stun this man, but it's a 50-50. Ah, nice stun. A nice stun. Blanket fire. Ah. So it's minus dodge, debuff, and it hits everybody. It hits everybody. We'll go for a pistol shot on this one. Some creatures can't take up 2 slots like this guy. Some take up 3 even. But they'll absorb as 1 hit. Any AoE, it won't hit him twice, just once. So there's no point in doing so. We'll just smite him. Yeah. Crusader has a lot of high base damage. Hit him again. I probably could have grape shot, but corpses.
Blossoms.
When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as a temporary obstacle and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but Often a better approach is to use a ranged skill, push/pull skills, or even corpse clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed by bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses left. Yeah, so if they're inflicted with a damaging over time, blight or bleed, which we see here, they will not leave a corpse, or if they are crit, they won't leave a corpse. Yeah, just for 7. Basic quest, there's nothing really to talk about, no real strategy. Since he has higher protection, you want to bleed and blight don't apply to protections. So if someone has a really high protection base, you just want to stack this up on them. Stress. As your hero's adventure get crit or meet certain enemies, their stress will increase. As such, if it hits 100, they'll be tested, and they'll either become, well, we'll get to that, but stress is an important management of the game. So, completing a quest. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. We'll continue your adventure, because there is a chest here. Oh, it's trapped. Oh no. Yeah, that's always trapped, I believe. Quest rewards 5,000, and you sell back anything you haven't used, and any gold/things you collected. The heirlooms we'll talk about later. Resolve EXP, their XP, their level, whatever. So this means they've acquired either negative traits or quirks. Well, quirks, negative or positive. He has gotten hard noggin, similar to Dismos. He has 15% stun resist now, plus 15. So it's good. The Hamlet.
Welcome home. Such as
These are
it is.
Goals. This is your
squalid hamlet,
to let you know what
these
happened during the week.
corrupted
See what people are up to mischief.
They are yours now.
Get help
And you
where
are
you may.
bound to them.
On any screen in the game, press and hold H to seek contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it while in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. Yeah, see, they'll talk. Yeah, this is our... You can sort them by whatever. You can... This is how many you can hold, whatever. And this is just memories, lets you
In time,
relook at...
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, no, this will be... That's just looking at the thing. Graveyard for how many people.
Most will
Hopefully
end up
0.
here, covered
And
in the poisoned
the
earth,
stagecoach is 0 hero
awaiting
lifeblood.
merciful oblivion.
You will need to recruit these 2 heroes to
Women
fill out a
and
party.
men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses,
Scumbag.
all will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
While you're here, spend some of your starting resources on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available in the future. To click upgrade, press the plus symbol on the left and then click the upgrade. Yeah, so this is very important. You need it to keep your heroes growing. Increase available heroes.
Great heroes can be found even
barracks.
here, in the mud and
So,
rain.
Plague Doctor, Vessel. So we're going to go over these and name them appropriately by friends of mine. And I'll use their screen names for now. Ultron 343. My friend, whose I've always named Crusaders. We'll make them nice red. Dismos we'll name Kaiser Knight. He's a sneaky bastard. I will be the Plague Doctor. Because I like being a doctor. And this will be October Sunset. Because I believe they are nice. Anyways, so myself, I have the Unholy Hater perk, plus 15 damage versus Unholy, minus 15% stress damage versus Unholy, and plus 15% move resist, which is balanced. Ruminator, however, is my negative quirk, minus 10% stress heals received. That's annoying, but not helpful right now. October Sunset has Runes Tactician, plus 15% damage when adventuring in runes, plus 15% damage, or plus 10% damage on ranged skills on your ring. Fear of Beasts, basically the exact opposite of, well, no. It's stress damage and accuracy. And the Yips, minus 5 accuracy, 0 accuracy, garbage. This is, no. Oh my god, no, please, please, So, Vestals are healers. They have healing skills and a lot of debuff skills. They can be frontline, like any character can fit in any role, basically, or any spot. Definitely gonna put him in the back since the heals for the back. She'll be missing one skill, basically. Plague Doctors are, for their versatility is what makes them powerful. They have a lot of blight, and they have a buff and a cure / slight heal, damage, a lot of that stuff. So with that all the way, I'll also do
A mecca
this one.
of madness and morbidity.
This is the only one.
Your work begins.
Yep. The usual suspects. You can of course switch this around and it'll give you different names. Good cop, bad cop. Tricky Glory, Red Hook. I think this one gives a reverse. Oh, alright. Well, the usual suspects is who we're going with.
The cost of preparedness.
Provisions for
Measured
the
now
journey.
in gold. Later, in blood.
You'll want to take different supplies depending on what region you're going to, how long the quest is, and how your own preferences. But always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. I am cautious, so I'll bring 10 food and 6 torches. Also a shovel, a key. I'll get to the importance of this, and that'll be it. Depending who you bring, you'll get different starting things, like the Crusader gives us a holy water, and the Plague Doctor gives us an anti-venom to start with. We can't sell them or anything, but you know, we'll get to it. Into the rooms. Your first expedition to the rooms of your ancestry. Be curious. Be careful. Good words to follow. Alternately extend, maybe make one long, 2 medium, whatever. Right-click on a hero's image portrait at any time to bring up a detailed page showing all the hero's quirks, skills, and resistances. Yeah, we've been through that. So, this is the layout in the bottom right here. As you can see, fairly simple. Just explore 90% of rooms, so we'll just minus this room, but we'll probably do it. This is not how I usually keep this set up. I usually do the Red Hook, which was the highwayman in front, because they have a skill called point blank shot. You have to be in front, only hits 1 unit, but it does a crap ton of damage, and it moves the highwayman back. So you use him for the opening shot, and then he's his second position ranged. The first undead, Bone Rabbles. I'll explain the other mechanics as they come. So this is skeletons. Don't bleed; they're skeletons, so they have the highest bleed resistance possible, and you can't bleed them. Like there's pretty much 0 chance you bleeding them. But we can do this. Minimum roll. That sucks, but you know, whatever. This is a bleed skill, but it just has a good base damage and crit mod.
Hope blossoms.
Pow. And pow. Nothing to it. Easy peasy. This is of course the easiest game in the world. I'll tell you that now. It's so easy. Contents are yours. Ooh, here we go. Shovel. Oh, scouting. The higher torches, the better scouting. There's other things, modifiers to affect it, but that's why it's important to have a high torch if you're gonna play for cautious gameplay like me. You can play like 0 torch, which makes it like it makes everything a lot more dangerous. It gives you a lot more loot though, but it could like end up killing you a lot more easily, like C+ stress and dim light. We're gonna go for this. Nice crit. Crit will also reduce stress slightly. I'll kill her. See, blight. That's why poison grenade is really good. Stacks 4 blight for 3 rounds. It's effectively 12 damage over 3 rounds. It's really good. Slam one of those bad boys down. Stun. Increase torch. That's what this skill is. Dazzling light.
Unforeseen.
Stun.
Unforgiving.
Pow. No. Bump in the night. Slaughter this. Oh my goodness. Just group shot.
Confidence surges.
That's why AoE is important for those kind of situations.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
Slam a quick torch down. We'll go this way. So this is Kleptomania kicking in. Ultron. Oh my god. Oh my god. Embarrassing. I can't spell. No one saw it. Anyways, so Ultron has Kleptomaniac, as we saw. And he just occasionally will whistle and take anything in the curio, or just open it, and if there's nothing in it, he'll get whatever the punishment is, but he'll just take everything inside and you'll never get it back. Alright, so bone arbalists are scary. They're high damage. But pow. Disorient. That noise is awesome. As you can see, just being surprised means they move last always in the turn order, so you can take advantage and stun them or heal or buff or whatever. But I stun these two, so they'll lose their turns for this. So basically, they didn't have a turn. And every time you get stunned or something, you get every time you stun, you get plus resistance for a round, and it'll keep stacking if it keeps happening to you.
Their formation is broken.
Look at those moves I got. Swag. Just AoE these guys since they're trash. Jack. This is why you bring a Vestal for heals. Though not really, but there's basically two primary healing classes. The Vestal and the Occultist, which we'll probably see soon. The Arbalist, which is mainly a damage class, also has a heal skill that's pretty nice, but you don't generally use them as your healer. So
this expedition at least promises success.
Nice. Alright. So, scouting. Nice super scout. Alright, so keep walking. So yeah, I plan on doing a lot of things. I have Rainbow Six Siege, which I plan to maybe do a few of. Maybe CSGO or two. If I don't feel like I'm gonna be garbage and I can figure out how to record Skype without it crashing millions of times. Well, I might have fixed it. Traps. Every sort of hero has a base trap disarm, as you can see. Sort of falling in line with how it would make sense. The Highwayman, the sneaky dude, has the highest at this point. Though Jesters and Bounty Hunters have a better understanding of traps, so they'll do it better. Alright, so Cultist Brawler. As you can see their skills on the bottom right with the protection values and all the resistances. Always kill like stress givers first, since stress is such a huge issue. This accuracy, man, I feel like I might have to garbage her. Cut this boy. Nice crit by me. Coming in clutch. And the bleed for 5 damage, basically. Oh, wow. And you see, since we crit this guy, he didn't leave a body. And, yep, stress. Each increment is about 10, so you need 20 for the second one.
Impressive.
I never miss. You will never get this.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, so if I need to adjust sun levels, I'll look into it, I suppose, and see how it sounds. I think there might be adjustments needed. I'll look into it, but for the most part, I don't think I'll find anything. I really should have gotten a drink of water for this. My throat is parched. I just went to see Deadpool and I just ate a lot of fucking popcorn. It's all salty. I haven't gotten a drink. We'll not return to Ham. We'll continue adventuring since our adventures are in perfectly fine shape. Well, yeah, see, you'll occasionally gain stress by walking too, so we'll pop a torch. The torch! The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but better the reward. Right-click on a torch from the inventory to boost the light back up, or press T. See? Stress, ++, monster accuracy, damage, hero surprise, loot, player crits. High risk, high reward strat. I prefer to play it safe though. I'm not into the whole dark gameplay. There's definitely benefits to it. It's just not my thing. This guy is fucking annoying. So we'll drop a plague grenade. Hit them up for that big blight. Grape shot, just to soften these guys up. He's dying. This to soften him up. And this in the back. This guy will die on his turn, since he has 4 health and he has 4 damage per 3 rounds. Quarrel. Basic damage, high crit. All that shenaniganery. Oh wow, that hurt. Dead weight. This guy is tanky as fuck, and he has a lot of move and stun skills. All really annoying. We'll just keep AoEing since not really much else to do. He died. As I see Sid has high protection, we'll start blighting him. Dead weight again. Dodge. Casualty Knight coming in clutch. We'll throw a heal on me. Graveyard Slash. And welcome to the graveyard. And to finish it off with an accusation. Ooh. Oh, Abomination. Now that's a class we'll get to later. That is a trinket. It gives passive benefits. There's rarities, yada yada. Alright, that's about it. Quest complete. Oh, you got a trinket out of this. You always get a trinket out of the quest. You sell back anything you never used, so if you bought a lot of food and you didn't need to use it, it'll be there. That's the heirloom you collected. This will, of course, this. So plus 10% damage melee skills, really good. Cove Tactician, plus 15 damage in Cove. Fragile, minus 10% HP on me. Oh no, I'm not fragile. I'm bulky and fought.
I can still see their
severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks will cost much more to remove in the Sanctuary.
And the letter was on its way.
Stress relief.
Cards and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at Tavern and Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find which best activity for heroes depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You'll have to take a different hero on you with your next quest. So no one really needs it, so I'm not going to do it. Abbey. The caretaker always takes up like a slot every time. He's a piece of shit.
Calls to the faithful.
We'll upgrade this a bit. I always do. Oh. We'll check heroes in the thing. 2 Arbalists and a Hellion. I don't believe we need 2.
Pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Unquiet Mind will murder. Lurker. Quick reflexes. Mark. Bandage. What do you got? Won't meditate. Won't that. Cave. Bola. Blind fire. I'll take the other one. I'll take this one. Alright, well, that'll be it. This episode's going a little long, I think. I mean, yeah, 30 minutes roughly. So, I'll end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll definitely do some more of this, and we'll get some reactions. I'll see the reactions, see how people like it. But, hope you all enjoy. See you next time.